All right, we're here with Crystal. She's gonna do a deck profile.
I'm on to a wonderful good stuff.
Here you go.
I have my own channel. You think I'd be used to this, right?
And what deck did you play?
I play Chaos Max, a controversial version of him. Not one I would recommend all the time, but I'm adventurous. So for Chaos Max, you need
Field center.
your field center, the best field center on the planet. So you gotta have 3 Chaos Maxes, but only 1 Chaos. I know it sounds strange, but this is the ratio I find works the best. There are 2 win conditions with this for OTK. He's a good one, but he's less reliable because we have Link Monsters. So that's why I only recommend 1 with him. You're gonna need 2 Chalice Slimes. This card is busted. You can reveal, ditch him, and get any incantation you want from your deck to your field. You're gonna need 3 Blue Eyes. They're food. That's all they really are. You're not gonna summon them, hardly ever. They're just food to feed the Chaos Max with your ritual magic cards. Going to need 3 Zilborg. Everyone hates this card now. Everyone wants this card. This card is insane. If you open up with him with a Chaos Max ritual and incantation, it's pretty much game if you go in first. So it's conventional wisdom to play Chaos Max second, but with him you can go first now. So I went all out with incantations today. So 3 of the talismans, 3 candles, 3 pencils, 2 books, and I finished it off with Lava Golem and Garmasil because they're really good for getting rid of the problematic monsters. AKA Denko Sanka, because she ruins me. Now for your magic, you're going to want 3 advanced ritual arts. You can be liberal with those. You can get away with 2 if you want, but I like 3 just to hedge my bets. 3 chaos forms, because it's chaos forms. They are essential. 2 pots of extravagance. Even if a 3rd one, I would not use 3 simply because you're going to need the extra deck in this one for certain combos. But 2 I am very comfortable with. It's good for the draw power. And here's another OTK option here. We have the 3 Mystic Box. They're good, they're decent. I mean, you can get rid of, it allows you to pop your opponent's monster and give you 1 of your incantations for an OTK. But this one is much better. If you have to choose from 1 of each, I would strongly recommend using the creature swap. Same idea. You have your incantation, you give me incantation, take 1 of their monsters, and you go in for the kill. And 3 Swords of Concealing Light. I go back and forth with these. They're really, really good against Thunder Dragon matchup. So if you're going second, they get out Colossus, you flip this up, there's not much they can really do unless they negate it. So for the extra deck, okay, this is where the board comes in. 3 Natis. Basically, once you go to the graveyard, you get to pop a card each. Really good if you're going second. But this is really good if you're going first. 3 Heralds of the Arclight. Once they go to the graveyard, it allows you to search your deck for a ritual monster, ritual magic card. So get more than 1 Chaos Max out. 1 Omega, I love him because he just extends your extra deck. So the effect is take him and another extra deck back to your extra deck from the grave. The others are not that important. They're more or less discard fodder. Now I love Lancelot. Holy moly, he is really good for a late game. If your opponent's a real good field, you can't really beat it down with your Chaos Max. You get to him the field overlay, and you have 2,000 or less, you can just attack directly for game. You got your Galaxy package. You're never ever really going to use these, but you never know. I mean, at least he gives you a free pop. You get him out, go up all the way to Dark Matter, detach, attack twice, nothing wrong with that. And of course, if you're terrified of your opponent's magic, oh. And these 3, these are basically really good targets for Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. I have them in my side deck. This is the biggest weakness. I hate this card, but oh, I love it in my other decks, but not going against Chaos Max. So, and I guess for the side, nothing too special. I like Imperial Iron Wall. This is really good against anything that relies on banish, mainly Thunder Dragons, but there's other good banish effects cards and decks out there. For back row removal, Typhoon. Love Typhoon and Spiritualism. Underrated card. Love it. Nothing against Twin Twisters. Nothing against this, just that I need a guarantee. The only thing that could probably stop this would be Village of Spellcasters. But lucky for me, I haven't seen it very often. Ghost Reaper, Winter Cherries. Love it. Basically, get rid of your Summon Sorceress and the Borlow Dragon, which, yeah. 2 Sphere Modes. I don't main deck these anymore, but they're really good to be going against the real meta decks. Pop 3 of the cards. Last but not least, Winged Dragon Ra, because if they were to do a rivalry on you, when you get this card back, at least you have another chance. You can just go to your deck, get him out against 4,000 attack, and at least you can last another turn. We'll see what happens from there. So I have a much better Chaos Max deck on my channel. I'm the Dragon Lady. I don't know if you should Google that or not. At your own risk. But I play Chaos Max because he's just really fun to play with. He's my little boy blue, my flagship deck at this point. But I will be playing with other things in the future.
Perfect.
So yes, but thank you so much for watching.
See ya.
Subscribe.